a long time since I saw the mackerel breaking like that. I think they call it, the water's boiling. You know? The mackerel are so thick. If you just take a shot there now, look, at the corner of the Pier Head, you'll see the water, if you can get that just at the corner of the Pier Head. Can you see the water boiling there?
Eric, what do you think of the mackerel down here today?
Yeah, God, it's a long time since I've seen a break like that. I mean, especially so early in the year, you know. I mean, mackerel season normally starts, you know, into mid-August, you know, but it is a good sign of the weather to say there's a break like that so early in the season, you know, especially on a falling tide.
Yeah, it's attracted a big crowd as you see down there. Is this considered early, all right, John?
It would be early, yeah, it would be, you know. I mean, most people would associate mackerel with mid-August to mid-September.
Right. But it's phenomenal, the amount of break.
Yeah, it's I don't think I've ever seen a break to that extent before.
Yeah. What do you call it, boiling or something? What do you
boiling
right,
or...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, would it be more on low tide or high tide if anyone wants to know that?
Well, mackerel usually come in with the tide, you know, and they go out fairly fast with the falling tide. But you know what I mean, the tide is almost at its lowest now, you know. I mean, it's only an hour off low water, so... You know, it's out there hanging around, you know.
It's great to see the tourists in town enjoying themselves.
It is, yeah, that is great, yeah.
There's one guy down there catching with a dog box.
Yeah, I see that, alright, yeah. You know, I'm actually surprised with the lack of people around, you know. I'd say it's just not kind of widely known yet that there is such a high volume of mackerel in.
Well, we'll have this on the tube anyway, so it might attract more.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Eric.
No bother, Mike.
Okay, what's your name?
Dave O'Reilly.
Where are you from, Dave?
I'm from Mackerel, County Cork.
Okay, Dave, what do you think of all the mackerel breaking down here?
It's very early in the year to see them, and to see them in on a flat tide is very unusual. They're normally coming on a full tide, but they're in and staying in on a flat tide, which is very unusual.
It is early in the year for them?
A little bit early, but the weather's warm enough, so it's a few weeks early.
You don't usually fish for mackerel, no?
I do, yeah, but this year the fish are very big. Last year they were a quarter that size. There was no big fish around. They were only all very small fish. It's great to see the fish back at full size, adult fish.
Yeah, they're tasty morsel, isn't it?
Oh, very, very tasty. But I only take 4 or 5 for myself. I have no interest in taking a bucket load.
Okay. Would it be like this in other coastal towns around this area?
From time to time, yeah. You get them down West Cork, you get them in Ballycotton, but they tend to be in one place and not in other places. Later in the year, they'd be everywhere. You get them in Monkstown, you get them in Kinsale, you get them everywhere. But at the moment, this is the only place I've seen them.
And it's usually a sign when the local fishermen are out to catch them up. We say they call it deep sea or something like that. They come in with a couple of boxes, which I saw last week. But now they're in for sure, in at the shoreline for sure.
They're in the shoreline. And they're, as I said, they're adult fish. Whereas last year they were all what's called joey mackerel, which are maybe 5 or 6 inches long, which is a sign of the trawlers are taking all the big fish. A lot of them are actually vacuuming them out of the water onto big factory ships. That's obviously not happening at the moment if the adult fish are back, which is good.
Brexit is arriving, folks.
I think Brexit will be very good for Britain. Ireland mightn't like it, but I think it was a decision that the British made. And I think it'll be very, 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 very good for their country. Their manufacturing industry is going to go way up because their currency has gone down. All the things that the politicians told us turned out to be not to be true. There's no border going to be put on the above on the north as they said there was. But typical politicians, they'll tell lies to try and force their own views. You know, so we have Brexit now.
And lots of fish.
And lots of fish. Britain are giving it to us.
But you don't have to wait till your name. What do you think about the mackerel down there?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, did you ever see as many as that?
Never ever. It's fabulous. Great. It's unbelievable.
Did you catch many?
No, the whole bag.
How many did you catch?
Loads.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Jessica Collins from Ballyfihan, from Cork.
Okay. What do you think about the mackerel today, Jessica?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's lovely to see.
Did you catch many?
A whole bucket.
A whole bucket?
Yeah, my 3-year-old is
They'll
trying to catch them.
Did you ever see so many out in the river?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never.
Is it
It's
exciting?
fantastic. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's
What are you
great.
catching it with?
A net. But I caught a whole bucket, so
Okay,
it
what
doesn't
can you end
matter.
up
Oh, well done, Joe! Woohoo!
Bonus.
Your first fish.
Bonus.
Woohoo! There you go. Well done, kid.
No, the John's trying to get him off and break our nets.
Where's John?
Oh,
Oh, God! You have to get him off.
how did we get him off? So we just pulled the tail off.
So what do you think of the fishing down here?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great for the kids.
No.
Where are you from?
Get them off there.
Where are you from?
We're from the city originally. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what's it like down here?
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
We'll come to the yard 40 years. It's great.
It's insane seeing that.
Ah, look at that.
I'll
That's
get your
unbelievable,
bag
isn't it?
for him now.
Is it his first fish?
Yes.
Do you want me to
You
cast out?
all excited?
Oh, he's all excited.
Yeah, we haven't seen this in years. It's fantastic.
Oh my
And it's
God.
all free fun. It's great for the kids.
Well, are you with the fish now?
So what do you think about the mackerel here, Reckon?
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Did you ever see likes of it before?
I did, but not as bad as this. No, like I mean, as good as this.
Where are you from?
Cork City.
Oh, okay. And yeah, did you catch many?
I have 4 there now. That's all I want. The rest now I went thrown back.
But is all you got is 4?
That's all, no, I'm catching loads, but I only want to kill 4. I'm going to eat 4.
It's a bit early this time of year from, is it?
It's not. It's the right time.
Right.
Hot weather, like.
Is there a news at low tide to seem like that?
Yes, it is. But there was plenty of sprat all over the place. I saw.
Would it be like this up the coast, or do they move in and out, or what's the story with them?
Well, it's the hot weather. They have to bring them in a bit. I say like this. Weather up the coast. I don't know.
It's great to see that, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, there's a load of the city people out there fishing, I see.
What there is, yeah.
There's a guy over there with a dog box, I think he's catching them as well.
And he's catching them in the dog box. And the kids are catching with a landing net.
Crazy, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
What's your name?
John Try.
John what?
Try.
Where are you from?
I'm from Youghal. From Lismore, living in Youghal.
Catch many?
Box is nearly full now, there's nearly 50 inside it. There's homes for them all.
Is that?
There is.
Okay.
Small ones can go back out again until next year.
Is this your first evening at it?
No, I was at it again last Monday evening and I caught 30. They're all after getting homes already.
So they're in for the past couple of days?
Well, I was kind of sure that they were in last Saturday because the seagulls had a lot of activity in Green Park. And that kind of gave me the urge to go moving out then.
So you follow that, is it?
Oh yeah.
Right. So you come here every year to see it?
I would do,
catch
yeah. I would do, yeah. Most years anyway.
It's very exciting, isn't it? I mean, the
Oh, it
bees
is.
packed out fishing.
It's the only place in the country you'll see anyone fishing with a dog box.
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Here they go again. Look at the break there.
They're breaking mad now again.
Do you ever get fed up of eating, I wonder?
Never. You could never get sick of fresh, healthy eating.
Will they be like this in other harbour towns like that, or what way does it work?
Dungarvan now might be okay again. I'd say as long as the weather stay warm, they'll be around anyway.
You catch another box of them?
I'll fill that one now and that'll nearly do me. I got
Some-
sick of the fishing rod, so I said I'd tie the string on.
Some will go to Lismore then.
Oh, they will, yeah.
They love the fishing land.
Oh, they do.
Sometimes more than here.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of mackerel as a fish?
Lovely fish. Very tasty. In the pan, a sprinkle of sea salt. You can't go wrong.
Okay, what's your name? Where are you from?
Jean Collins.
Where are you from?
Cork.
Okay. What do you think of all the mackerel breaking today?
First time I've ever seen anything like that.
Really?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Enjoyable day.
Crazy amount, isn't it? I suppose it's free as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when my husband caught him with a dog box.
Okay, lads. Enjoy Gutnam so tonight.
Yeah.
Are you catching it with us?
I'm only looking for the dogfish, that's all I'm looking for.
What is it? It's a
A dog box.
Are you catching it with us?
Yeah, I have to catch a load of them, the black one.
Yeah. You catch any catch? catfish for us?
Yeah. Catfish or dogfish, I don't mind.
Look over, they're coming straight out. Look.
Open up the bag.
Huh? Oh, I mean, that's amazing, isn't it?
We got too much.
That's it right there.
One.
Hold it. Okay. All right. And show me yours.
Sorry, it's my mackerel, but I'm someone else.
Okay. Bring up here to my cameras, mate. Lower up.
I want to stay away from the lads too with their fish, you know.
Okay. All right. Did you ever catch a fish be like that before?
No, I've never seen fish like that before, look else, John.
So are you going to patent it for Dragon's Den or something like that?
No, I'm going to bring them up there to the caravan side, that's that Summerfield.
Yeah.
Because there's all the hungry fellas up there, they might eat them, you know.
Right, but are you going to patent the dog box for? Are you going to patent it like for the Dragon's Den?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do Dusty's dog grooming, I do grooming.
Right.
This is the ideal one.
Right, but wouldn't it look good if you went into the den with that now in a box and
Dragon's
they
Den,
say what is it going to be?
spend the
Yeah.
money with that.
We can see it in action here now.
In Collins, I'm in Youghal, you know, just for the nature there, my grandson, you know. And I had this in the car after collecting dogs this morning in it. So I said I'd strip it down, I'll take the door off it and use it as an old crate to pull them in. So we're after catching about 15 or 20 of them there.
And what service do you do, did you say?
Dog grooming.
Where are you based?
Ballyfihan, Coxley. Dusty's dog grooming.
And you're catching fish with your dog grooming kit?
With the actual, yeah. That's what I collect the dogs with. This is what.
Hold it there, hold it. You do know there's going to be smell off the dogs now when you go like that, so that's good.
They love a good perfume.
So you're going to say that to do Youghal perfume for the dogs?
Perfume for the dogs,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Smell a mackerel off.
Smell a fish.
So Brendan, do you think you might stay at the dog grooming, or would you venture into?
Oh, Jesus, no, I won't go down near the boats. I'll stick to the handy chore and dog grooming. There's a few bob in it, there's not much, but sure we'll tip away anyway.
But you're not a bad old fisherman there by the looks of it, like, you know what I mean?
Troder, yeah. That's the golf.
Huh?
That's the golf, a good golfer coming over to me. Useless. Say Baba.
Okay.
Say hi, matey.
Give it a good old tour there now. Give it a good old tour there now.
Oh yeah, gotta go through there. Can you hold him? Here, pull it in. You pull it in now, okay? Can we get any big small fish? Will you get one? Get a small one? The small ones. Yeah, tell the man. Sorry. Goodbye, Nathan.
Show me, Brendan. Show.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. We get no few bar for them.
I'm from Tricia from Mitchellstown.
Okay, Tricia, what do you think about the mackerel breaking down here?
Fantastic.
Okay. Are you
Really
actually-
fantastic.
Are you actually fishing yourself?
No, not this evening.
Right.
We usually do, but we just took a trip around.
And it's free.
It is all free, and the excitement and everything is very exciting.
There is excitement with the tourists and the locals as well.
Yeah,
isn't
it
there?
is brilliant. It brings a bit of a buzz around the place
Right,
for
yeah.
the tourists and things
Right,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, something to do and something to watch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Did you ever see the harbour like that, breaking like that?
I did, yeah,
Right.
a few years back
Right,
again,
right.
and Ballycotton as
Right,
well.
right,
you know.
right. So you're a regular visitor to
We
York?
are very regular,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. But
do
there's
you
an
know.
incredible amount of fish being caught.
There is
And
actually.
do you like them yourself?
I do actually love mackerel, fresh mackerel, dipped in batter or else on their own, and a bit of onion and the new potatoes, and you wouldn't ask for another thing.
So we're looking forward to tea or breakfast in the morning.
Tea usually,
Tea, and a cup of tea
lunch
and
or
a
whatever,
mackerel.
a bit of mackerel. Thanks very much.
Dave Barry.
Where are you from?
Cleans.
Where's that?
Towards Blarney.
Oh, okay. So, what you doing?
Sorry?
What you doing now?
Just a bit of mackerel fishing there with Ethan and Josh Barry.
Okay.
And we're having a great time here down in Youghal.
Okay. Did you catch many fish?
We got about 6 so far, so we'll keep going until we have enough for the tea.
Yeah, the harbour's happening with them, isn't it?
Oh, it's happening today, thank God.
Yeah.
All week.
Did you see the likes of it?
I'm probably down here the bones of 40 years, I suppose. So, yeah, I have. I have seen it this good, like, you know, once or twice, but not as. This is extreme now today, you know.
Isn't it? Okay. What do you think of it?
Good.
Did you catch many?
Yes.
Could eat them?
Yes.
Do you know how to fillet them? Oh, we do.
We got a flat fish.
Got a flat
You
fish
got a
as well.
flounder there
A
the
flounder
other
as well,
night.
in amongst all that.
And
Okay, mine was out there with a hook.
I had it for tea yesterday. It was beautiful.
Oh, this is hard.
There they go again, they're breaking there now.
Yeah, oh, they're brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
The box.
For what?
Full of the fish.
They're only killing 12 there.
Can you describe to me what you're seeing there now?
Massive break here with the mackerel, and everybody's pulling them in with their hands, and they're coming up onto the pier and everything. Massive amount of them, massive. It's great to see it.
Did they ever get fed up of eating, I wonder?
Oh, God.
They wouldn't be in here if they did, I'd
There's
say.
another one coming in.
Yeah. 1 second, oh, bring it
There's
over.
another one
Bring it
coming in
over.
there,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, there's a ball of them underneath us.
Go on, you got another one?
I know we get this one off a big fella.
Is it hard getting the hook off?
Here now, you just twist it. It depends on who's on it. I'll see you later on.
Carvo Font.
And what are you doing here, please?
I'm filleting fish.
Okay. Describe what you're doing.
I'm just cutting out the backbone out of the fish, and I'm also cutting out the head and the bladder.
They're lovely fish, aren't they?
Oh, they are the great fish.
Yeah, people
Well, let's
fillet them different ways, I see.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the way you fillet them before.
Well, this is my own technique.
Right.
Unfortunately, I have to leave in the bigger bones, because if you take out the bit, well, the experts know how to do it right, like.
Right.
But if I leave in the bigger bones, because they can be taken out when it's cooked.
Did you ever see as many breaking here as this evening?
Not for a long time.
Why is that, I wonder?
Yes, it's the climate change maybe, but I knew an old fisherman, and he told me that they'd come in 2 and 3 years, every 2 or 3 years, and that's why there's so many this year, because there's none last year.
That's right. It wasn't so great for the past couple of years, I noticed. Yeah. No. But I haven't seen I haven't seen it like that here. I
haven't seen it like
for,
this.
for like the whole harbour was happening, wasn't it?
I haven't seen it like this since I was a child.
Right.
You know?
So have you got a home for all them?
I have. I give some of them to my friends, and cook some of them myself.
And I like all your recycling here as well, that after you got them it's going back into the sea.
Oh yes,
so
that's a must. I mean, you're feeding the crabs as well.
Handy cameras right.
You're feeding the crabs as well.
From our copy from Ballyvalan in Cork.
Were you fishing?
The only time I left my fishing rod, the fish came in.
Did you enjoy looking on at it?
Oh God, yeah. I've never seen us so prolonged in the breaks. You know, you'll be down here and you get a break maybe for 5-10 minutes, but this is going on 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, exactly 2 hours.
You'd wonder would they ever get fed up with eating.
Just to see the kids fishing rather than watching television or computers, it's great.
Right,
Absolutely
right,
great. I
right.
mean, you can only get it in
Right,
Youghal.
right.
So I hope you'll exploit it now when you have it.
Well, there's a big crowd down here fishing.
Oh yeah,
but,
fabulous.
There's a lot of city folk down here.
A lot of city,
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on holidays.
Yeah,
I think maybe because of the trouble in Europe,
Right.
A lot of people are staying at home this
Right.
year, you know.
Staycation, I think
Yeah,
they're calling it,
I
something
would
like that.
say
Right,
so.
right,
Yeah, and why not?
Yeah, there seems to be a vibe of that happening now. There's more people.
Yeah, well,
like the one city, more city people down there. lately.
people are staying in the country now, as I said, because of the trouble over, and it can crop up anywhere, and you know.
Well, we're here in Youghal, and it's free.
Oh, it's free and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and I've really enjoyed it now today.
Okay.
So I picked a good day.
Okay, make sure you bring your
Okay.
fishing rod down next time.
Got me in a market of Slana Kispanak.
My name is Luigi Camilleri. I'm executive chef and owner in La Bella Roma by Luigi, number 19 North Main Street, just after the clock tower on the right.
Luigi, we're down here in the quayside in Youghal. There's a lot of mackerel breaking around here.
Oh yeah, I couldn't wait for it, man. They're all there. There is so many, and it's strange for this time of the year. I think it's kind of warm enough for the what's that called, sprats? Sprats, yeah. Once the sprats come in, the mackerel is after them. So I think it's going to be a very successful summer fishing wise.
Yeah, it's incredible. The whole harbour was breaking there.
I know.
Stage,
Look at
and
that.
it went on for
They are
hours.
everywhere.
It's going on for hours.
And it's strange because it's low tide. Normally they break in with the high tide. So there is definitely something going on. I don't know if it's the heat. I don't know if it's the,
Right.
It's a bit early.
But there's something going on here now because there's lots of food there, and that's going to end up as on a lovely plate up in Luigi's, I gather.
Yeah,
What's going to happen? Tell me what you're going to do.
My dad was fishing some. I'm gonna cook some for him later. What I normally do with these fishes is I coat them in flour and I fry them and I cook them thoroughly, and then I take them off the pan and I put them in a dish, and then in the same pan I fry some onions. I put a bit of vinegar, I put a bit of white wine and a bit of sugar, and I make like a sweet and sour onions, and I top those fishes with these sweet and sour onions. They have to be a bit runny, kind of, there must be a bit of liquid. That liquid will soak into the flesh, into the mackerel, and you let it sit there for a couple of hours. But the longer they stay, the more, like through osmosis, look at that, the fish will absorb the vinegar, and it's gonna, because it's a very fatty fish. So something with vinegar is ideal, it kind of cuts that fatty kind of flavor, and it makes them easier to digest.
It's a very oily fish.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's the best thing you can eat.
And it's a very healthy fish.
Yeah, mackerel and sardines are the best fish you can ever eat.
And a very free
They're
fish.
not farmed, they're sustainable. It's not like tuna is being overfished. It is not like cod is being overfished. There is so much of this stuff that we could all eat out of it for free for days, you know what I mean? I don't fish much anymore, but before I used to catch like 100, 200 a day, but then it's boring because you have to gut them and clean them.
But your description of the dressings, you do with the mackerel, would you do that for other fish as well?
Oh yeah, I do that with cod, I do that with sardines, any kind of nice firm fish. You can do that. You need a nice chunk, a nice fillet, a nice piece in order to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's
so where are we going to have this lovely dish again? Where are we going to go to?
La Bella Roma by Luigi, number 19 North Main Street in Youghal.
Mr. and Mrs. Bertel, Fabienne, Dominique.
Okay. And are you enjoying looking at all the fishing mackerel breaking?
Yes, it's incroyable. Oh yes.
Where are you from?
Saint-Nazaire, côté de Nantes. Bretagne.
Are you enjoying much?
Yes. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Will you go fishing?
No.
Well, you'll get a mackerel there anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get one yet? Did you get a fish yet? Did the lads give you a mackerel yet? For
Yes,
any fish?
yes.
Okay. So you'll cook it tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're on about fishing. No better here than Hennessy. Christy Hennessy. Christy, what do you think of all the mackerel fishing down here today?
It's great. Fabulous. It's great to see him. We didn't have him at all last year, sure?
Yeah, everyone's remarking about how there's so many mackerel breaking around there.
Yeah, it is great to see him. It is a couple of years now since they were like that, and the bait, of course, draws them in, as you know yourself, and if that wouldn't be there,
Is it a bit early in the year?
A little bit, but not too early, maybe a week or so, that's all,
everyone's also remarking, Chris, that they're breaking for a couple of hours. You know?
Yeah, well, it's nothing new.
Right.
Nothing new, but normally it's in this time of the evening, like, but you can get them in during the day. I was round the quay now today, but didn't want to be seen.
Right.
When they finish.
Were they out the harbour earlier on in the week or a while back?
They were outside, but they had been well off for a while.
Anna, can we get your fishing rod?
No. It was only in the last weekend I'd say there was a few of them being caught. And then Monday night they were all over the place.
It's great to see all the tourist stuff.
It is, yeah. The only trouble is, as you know yourself, they throw them all over the place, which we hate.
Well, they seem pretty good this year, in fairness to them now.
So far, but I heard there was a few around the place again last night.
Okay.
You know, they could stop that, wouldn't be any harm.
Well, I hope you hear that, folks. Stop that and just eat them and put back the ones in that.
Exactly.
We've been recycling around there.
It draws the crowd as well, of course.
Yeah,
it's great to see the crowd around the place, isn't it? I mean, you wouldn't see no one around the place for that show.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
I think there's a bigger crowd around as well this year.
It is, and it's a shame now the Mackerel Festival's after being cancelled as well, isn't it?
Well,
it's the first year that the festival is cancelled in the Mackerel there. Alright. That's what I think. I think the Mackerel heard about the festival and was cancelled, so they came in. They haven't been here, sir. I'm not joking, it's the first year that they came in that had the festival has been cancelled. Like the couple of years it was on, they didn't come in at all. That's a fact.
Yeah. Did you ever see the likes of breaking down here?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Right. You come down fishing?
You come down all the time.
Right. Yeah, but there was a big crowd, big lot breaking down today.
Oh, there was a fine break now, right? Yeah. It's unusual, like after 2 years, I say it was. Do you know?
Yeah, they were saying that. But they were breaking for hours.
Well, it was unusual, like, because the tide's not even in, like.
Yeah.
But
so, you looking forward to eating them then?
Well, looking forward to go home to cut them and bread and butter and a cup of tea.
That's the way to go. Okay, thanks a lot. Look.
I'm sure I thought it was fantastic. Like, sure, we're going to be fed for a year.
The river was happening there at one stage, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Right. The kids had a ball. It's brilliant for them to see, yeah.
Right. So would you have them for supper tonight then?
Breakfast tomorrow.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's Mayfield City.
Okay, well, what did you think of all the mackerel breaking out?
Excellent.
Okay. Were you fishing yourself?
Yeah, I was doing it with my hands.
Right. Did you get many?
We got a bag full anyway to bring home, so good stuff.
Yeah, can you describe the site when you were fishing the whole harbour was breaking?
It was just good, it was different anyway. It was a good crack.
Yeah.
Good crack, so it was.
They were breaking for hours then?
We were here with 3 hours anyway and they're still going.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's class.
Yeah.
Class.
Did you ever see the likes of it here breaking before?
I have before, yeah. I've seen a couple of summers and not as much as this. This is unbelievable.
and it's free?
Yeah, exactly. Great crack. Just watch the smell of...
We got loads of fish.
Did you?
Millions! And millions and thousands.